What's up, my friends? This is Timinator, and I'm back with another video. And this is actually going to be an update on my gaming computer. Now, if you saw my previous video, which was probably the one where I opened all my parts, you will know that I did not actually upload a video that I said I was going to, which was, it was the building of the computer, because it got kind of, I don't know, it got kind of like carried on, like how I was building it, because I kept looking stuff up and everything. So I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna build this myself, have fun building it, and I'll just show you guys the finished result. So here it is.
Let 'em know who you are. Flying up in a bar. Wish on a star. Time to show 'em who's in charge. Call me a shooting star. Didn't even get to cross.
Okay, so as we walk in my room, it's actually upstairs, as you can see, 2 other rooms over here. I'll talk about this room later. This room might be pretty important later on. And then here's the stairs, so it's actually on the 2nd floor. But as you walk in, don't worry about this stuff. This is all from when I was younger. I don't do that stuff now. Like, we got some Sonic figurines. Those are actually pretty cool. I still kind of like those. Those look pretty cool. I don't play with them like I used to, though. This is my brother's stuff right here, so just ignore that. That's all his stuff. This, spoilers for next video a little bit, if you can see what that is. That's gonna be the next video. I actually got a new chair because, well, this one, okay, let me just show you this one. It's actually pretty nice, but it's not comfortable for long hours or long, like, periods of gaming at a time. So I actually got a pretty nice gaming chair. I hope it's as comfortable as it looks, but that's what that's gonna be. Next up, I guess I might as well show you this stuff first. I'm gonna save the opened up computer for last. I know the camera quality on here isn't that great. That's because I don't intend on doing pure vlogging for a while yet. So this is just some camera I have lying around, but it's actually not that bad for just one we have lying around. But yeah, Assassin's Creed wallpaper, that looks pretty cool. And then the keyboard, yeah, it looks pretty cool. I like it. The little, like, whatever that thing is. I actually don't know if that's a Phoenix at the top, but yeah, it is LED blue, like I said it probably was in the last video. This one is actually multicolored. I did not remember that. But you can see it kind of changing colors there. If it'll change colors again. Kind of did. It's hard to see on the camera, though. And then the, what's it called? The mouse pad, which I'm not a huge fan of. My laptop is sitting there with actually an old, or not an old Logitech headset. I actually just got it for Christmas, which was 3 days ago at this time. And then this is the mouse I use for it, another Logitech thing. But actually I had some problems with that headset not working, so I'm going to return that to my friend who gave it to me, and he's going to give me my money back. And then down here, hold on, let me just see if you guys can get a good angle of this. Bam! Razer Man-O-War 7.1. This thing is so much better than this thing, in my opinion. It's really comfortable too. Like, okay, I'm not hating on this thing. This thing is actually pretty cool. Like, it lights up blue, which matches all my colors. This doesn't light up, but that's okay. It's still got a pretty cool green color, but it doesn't match this, which kind of sucks. But that's why I wanted the other one, and I just pointed to it thinking you guys could see it. But this is the headset out of the box. I know this is supposed to be showing off my computer, but I want to show off all the other stuff I got here too. So it's got the Razer symbol on either side, and it's actually pretty thick here. I'll explain why that might be a problem later on. But it's got some nice cushions, which are really comfortable. Like, they're, I don't know what material this is, but they're super comfortable. And it's nice and round too. The other ones are kind of like a weird shape to fit your ears perfectly. which can get uncomfortable sometimes because it kind of like pinches against your ears, I guess you could say. But yeah, so before we move on to the computer, still got some other stuff to show. So in the last video I made a derp. I forgot about the hard drive, so if you guys are screaming at your computers, I am sorry, but yeah, I forgot the hard drive. So this is the hard drive I got. It is a WD 1 terabyte hard drive. 1 terabyte right there. I was putting my finger over it. But yeah, that's what I got. Nothing too fancy, just a 1 terabyte. Had to go to the store to get it. Intel Core i5 quad-core processor. This thing is pretty good. I kind of freaked out over most of the parts at first because I was just so excited to get my parts. So I'm sorry if I was a little bit cringy. But this, because I was editing it recently and I saw how cringy I was because I was so excited. But Intel Core i5 quad-core. That's good for running pretty much any game I want to play. Not necessarily at high settings for some games like GTA. This is the power supply, nothing much to that. Here's the what's it called, motherboard. Asus Z97A. I know I called it ASUS at first in the last video, but now that I actually built my computer, I know a lot more about computers and the way they work, which is really good. So I'm glad I built that on my own because it taught me a lot about computers. So I'm sorry if I was really cringy and acted like I knew stuff about computers when I really didn't. This is the GeForce GTX 750 Ti. I want to upgrade to a 1060, but that's like $250, so that might be a little bit before I get that. But now let's move on to, oh, one more thing, hold up. So this thing I made in actually one of my classes at school. We were doing like a woodworking class. And you can see I like spray painted on, I thought this was a really cool idea. I spray painted on the Assassin's Creed symbol with like a stencil that we did in art class. It's super cool, I like it. Same with the Timinator logo. I did it kind of like, I found a font that looks kind of like spray paint. Knuckles is on that side, and Sonic is on that side. Sonic looks a little bit distorted. His eye, one of his eyes is kind of messed up. I messed that up. Might not be able to see it that clearly in the video. But this was supposed to go up here when I brought it home. As you can see, it's like right next to the window. Oh, jeez, the blurriness. It's right next to the window and like really close. My dudes, what is wrong with the focus there? Anyways, it's really close to the window and it's like right by my computer too, so I was gonna put that there, but I'll explain why I'm not doing that later because I don't want to drag this on too much. I'm gonna get to the computer now finally. So the computer, this is what the inside of it looks like. I know this quality isn't gonna be very good. Especially this, it kind of focused, but it still looks really weird. Trust me, it looks a lot cooler in person. But it does glow LED blue, which I did not know if it did. I thought it was just a stationary color, but that's cool that it does. And then, the cable management. That is a whole nother story by itself. I'm an idiot because I made my cables super bad and super messy, so that's going to be a problem when I go to upgrade parts. But till then, it's fine for now, I guess. Graphics card right there. Processor is right there where the fan is. Right in there. Yeah, then all the fans. The motherboard is in the back if you can see it back there. Not much to really show. There's the hard drive. Yes, I have it laying on the ground because when I put it in the little slots, the cord was sticking out too much, so the case or the panel was hard to get on. So power supply, in case you don't know how computers are set up, I'm just kind of explaining it to you real briefly. And then back here is the optical drive. So this is actually the front of it right here. You can see the optical drive there. Maybe I'll show you it after I'm all done showing everything else. I'll show you a finished product of this. I'm not gonna fall for gravity.
with every step, and I cannot get away.
So then, if we start heading out of the room, and yes, I share a bunk bed with my brother, it kind of sucks because whenever he wants to go to bed, my computer is right there, and he goes to bed kind of early. So I'm playing on there with my friend, and then I have to get off because he's going to bed. But yes, I do share a bed with him. So if we come out of the room and we go into here, I showed these two rooms earlier. That's my parents' room. Don't worry about that. This is an old room we used to use. But basically what I want to do is move my desk in here. And my mom actually cleaned this area out recently, which is good. But it's still got a ton of stuff in it. Like you can see, she just kind of moved a bunch of stuff over here because she probably doesn't even know what to do with all of it because there's so much. And then there's a bunch of crap on here too. But yeah, this is pretty much where the room's gonna be, or where my room's gonna be for my computer soon, hopefully. But I think that's about gonna do it for this video. I'm actually sitting on my gaming chair box right now. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.